Right, guys, like seriously, let's have a little off-the-record chat. We all know, hello mate, how you doing? We know you can't fight, you're not fighters, so that conversation, we'll park it. When your lot walk through here, we welcome them. Go through. How would it work out if we wanted? You guys are inclusive, right? You're against bigotry. Don't want to talk about it? There's another really awkward point that we won't talk about. It's another really awkward point that we won't talk about how we actually are peaceful. We are peaceful. You guys, middle finger, middle finger, middle finger. It's rude. I don't mean to sound like, one of those, but it is, it's rude. Now, what am I saying this to you for? You don't care. I care about manners. I care about manners. Where's Paul? Where is Paul? Ladies and gentlemen, shall we resume? Let's resume. Let's resume. Give him a big hand, guys. Paul, everyone, come on, give him a big hand.
Well, I'm really sorry I disappeared earlier because I couldn't work out what my pronouns were. I was having a bit of I didn't know what I wanted to identify as, so I've decided to identify as an aircraft carrier. So if any of you wants to land on me, you're more than welcome. So, as usual, oh, here we are, listen to it, yeah. Same old boring old chant, yeah. Oh, look, Mama Cass is back, and this time she's wearing a pink chiffon flag. Whose streets are they? I think they're Lewisham Council's, personally. So, congratulations to the left, who have been calling a gay Jew a Nazi all day. I'm a little bit confused because I personally don't think I would have been allowed in if I'd been in Germany or Austria in the 30s. I pretty much think they would have said, Jazz, stop laughing, it's not funny, better. Stop laughing. John, stop laughing or you'll have to get back in the carrier, seriously. Mr. Abbasi, take it seriously, please, you're on duty. Come on, take it seriously. So, here we are. Come on, PC, so I'll laugh. It's not going to be a long day. You'll get your Greggs, don't worry. You look like you're on a diet. So, here we are again, back in Lewisham, just to prove what everybody knows. There are two genders. There is male, there is female, there is nothing in between. It's always been that way and it always will be. There are two genders. You're a man or a woman. If you want to be trans, that's absolutely fine. That is not a problem. If you want to identify as a gender that you weren't born into, that's absolutely fine, no problems whatsoever, but you can never change your DNA. It is immutable, it is a fact, it is science. The people that wear the masks are the ones that will tell us to follow the science, but they don't want to follow the science when the science doesn't agree with their viewpoint. If you want to call it, you can call yourself Mr, Miss, Mux, Mickey Mouse, it doesn't matter, I don't care. If you're 18, you want to identify as something else, you can identify however you like, it doesn't matter. You're perfectly welcome to do so. But what you're not welcome to do so is to try and teach 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds that there's 50,000 genders and you can identify as a unicorn. Because as far as I know, and I'm 52 years old next month, I know I don't look it, I know PC Price, I don't look it, but the only unicorns are the ones on children's birthday cards and Marks and Spencer's cakes. There's no unicorns walking the streets. You cannot identify as a unicorn. I can't even understand what you're saying. It's just inaudible. It's just waffle. Trans waffle. It's just waffle. It's not. It's just nonsense. I mean, you've got a legal observer there, clad out like a ninja with a face mask. She looks like she needs a cup of tea. Oh yeah, swearing, calling people fascists. That's the typical argument of the left. Actually, it's not an argument because they don't actually have an argument. All they do, oh, you're a Nazi, you're fascist, you're scum, you're right wing. Well, actually, if any of you got to know me, you know that none of those things are true, and I'm probably more liberal than you are. Well, not according to Diane Abbott, because I just phoned Diane and she said there's 50,000 here. Oh, hang on, Nick, isn't Diane Abbott the president of Stand Up to Racism? She is, isn't she? Diane Abbott, the president of Stand Up for Racism, who's a raping anti-Semite. I mean, that's like putting, a fox in charge of the chicken coop, isn't it? Oh, I wish they'd change their slogans. Pro-glitter. Oh, I sincerely hope that's not pro Gary Glitter, because then we do have a problem. Because we don't want anything to do with Gary Glitter. Pro Glitter, anti-hate. Well, as much as I find Gary Glitter completely repugnant, he does look slightly better in a dress than you do, dear, which isn't difficult. I mean, what did you do with your hair this morning? You should have used shampoo, not Domestos. It's got a funny colour, but never mind. What's the red flag? What, dear? Hello, dear. You with the red flag in front. Can you hold your flag up, dear? Something about something I can't read. No. Okay, now here's a challenge. I'm gonna give you a challenge. If any of you lot over there want to have a gay off with one of London's biggest gays, then come and introduce yourself, because you're more than welcome. But I guarantee to you right now, you will lose. You see, you think that if you're LGBTQIAZ plus donkey, whatever it is this week, then everyone has to agree with you, then you're wrong. You see, you go on about fight. Oh, PC Abassi, do stop laughing. You're putting me off me train of thought.
He puts them in their place.
What?
They don't like another
What did they say?
LGBT guy.
Did you just say Black Lives
Jewish
Matter?
guy back in their faces.
Okay, so you're black, white, Muslim, and well, so are we. So what's the point? We've got. Hang on. Where's your disabled? Nah. Where's your Sikh? Nah. Where's your Hindu? Nah. Where's your atheist? Nah. Where's your Christian? Nah. All we have is a gaggle of Guardian readers, soy milk drinkers, allergics. Come on, and stop laughing. You're going to get yourself in. You're going to have to go back on that carrier in a minute. You're putting me off. You're putting me off. Mark, have a word. Come on, have a word. Right, so where was I before I was distracted there? Distracted by jazz. Well, that's very interesting. You say fascist scum off your streets. Well, first of all, they're not your streets. They belong to Lewisham Council. And secondly, I couldn't agree with you more. Because if I saw a fascist on the street, I'd want them off the street as well. So I think you're on the wrong side. Stand up to racism. Don't let the far right divide us. Well, I couldn't agree with you more. I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't let the far right divide us. I couldn't agree with you more. I absolutely, God is love. I couldn't agree with you more. Okay, I should be in synagogue because it's Saturday, but don't tell me mum. Okay. Don't tell me mum, I should be in synagogue. Oh, don't you tell my mum, she'll have a fit. She'll have a fit. Oh dear. Oh, hang on. That one there with face covering, he's one of those Just Stop Oil eco nutters that's been arrested 50,000 times. Protect your children. I don't have any children. Protect your children. Well, no, I think you're actually on the wrong side, because what you should be saying is protect your own children from indoctrination. What am I afraid of? Wigs is just wigs and makeup. Darling, I was going to see drag queens in the 80s, before PC Abassi was a twinkle in his father's eye, before most of the front row lovely looking police officers were even born. I've been going to drag shows for 30 years plus. Drag is for adults, it's not for children. You have to be 16 with parental consent to join the army. You have to be 18 to buy alcohol, cigarettes. You have to be 18 to do lots of things, but according to you, it's perfectly acceptable for a 4-year-old to say they're non-binary, I don't even know what that means, or of the opposite gender to which they were born in, and if their parents call them by their biological determination, that's an act of violence. So it's just utter nonsense, isn't it, Nick? It's just ridiculous. No, you see, but I'm also queer. You see, it's no point saying we're here, we're queer, but you don't have no monopoly on being gay. When are you going to understand that just because someone is gay doesn't mean they agree with your unscientific mumbo-jumbo mishmash of nonsense? Being LGBT has got nothing to do with indoctrinating children. Explain to me how pro-glitter, I'm pretty sure. Welcome to the fascist state, says a load of people in face masks. I mean, that's dichotomous, isn't it? Well, welcome to the fascist state, says a load of fascists. I mean, that's a little bit difficult to accomplish. I mean, what is that pink flag wrapped around her face? I mean, what is that? Is that a fashion statement? Did you get it in Primark? Did you get it on eBay? Did you get it on Amazon? or a wheelie bin. It's a bit difficult to determine. No, you can't hear fascists sing because there aren't any fascists here.